What'll it be, Homer?
Mo, give me a beer.
No, not unless you kill your family.
Hey friends, I'm gonna start off tonight. Actually, yeah, I guess it is night. I just got done with work, and that's why I'm in my lucky pink shirt. Actually, it's red and striped. You probably can't see it. I'm looking at myself right now, and it looks pink. But that's not the point. That's not the point of why I'm here. The point of why I'm here is because I've got a good buddy of mine that works at a craft beer store, and he gave me a call and said, "Hey man, we just got a shipment in from Uinta," and he's always pretty excited about it. And I got there, and he knows that I'm into fall beers a lot, and he wanted me to get the first crack at it. This is the Beverage World in Winston-Salem, and it's a great, awesome beer store. I mean, if you can find anything there. I'll just give a little plug there. But when I got there, it was actually kind of funny because he was really excited about a beer that had been out on the market last year. This is a beer from 2011. And I don't know if I reviewed it or not. I haven't taken the time to go back in the past articles and take a look at what I've done and not done. So I'm just going to start fresh because actually I've been watching a lot of the old beer blogs, and without Mikey and just watching me, it's kind of lame, but I still feel like I owe it to you to kind of tell you a little bit about what's out there and, you know, getting ready for the Halloween season. I know it's the end of August right now, and, you know, September, about mid-September, we all start getting excited for that time of the year when the weather changes and you want beer to drink outside with your buddies around a campfire, and this is a great time to kind of get your mindset ready for it. Today I'm going to bring you Uinta's Pumpkin Harvest Pumpkin Ale. Now, I tried this before, and to be honest with you, it's one of my, as far as pumpkin beer goes, because it's very spicy, you can have too many of them. This one actually is, I think, one of the best ones, and other beer advocates actually think the opposite. Actually, Beer Advocate magazine gave it a 75 out of 100, and a lot of people, while they didn't hate it, didn't think it was anything that special. Now, the one thing that I do love about this, that I think is awesome, is, you know me, I buy things for packaging, is just the coloring on this. I think this is amazing the way they did this, because this is like right from my childhood. You know, growing up, Halloween was pretty much, especially in the 80s, orange, brown, and yellow. And I don't know, I kind of dig it. Keeping it simple, pumpkin. You know, it's got an attractive little pumpkin label on it. I really appreciate that. Simplicity is great. Now, I've always been a big fan of Uinta Brewing Company. I'm probably saying that wrong. I don't like it when U and I's and N's are together. Ewing. But, you know, it's a cool brewing company out of Salt Lake City. They brew all their beers with natural energy. Not that I'm an advocate for wind and solar and whatever to take the place of what we're doing now, but, you know, I mean, I always kind of scoff at doing 100% one way rather than a little bit of everything. I don't know why I'm talking about that right now. Anyway, their logo is Earth, Wind, and Beer, which I kind of dig. So, now the one thing that stands out about this beer, other than other pumpkin ales, is it doesn't punch you in the mouth with cinnamon and nutmeg and everything that makes it kind of a dessert beer, because that's what really pumpkin ales are. I mean, they're hard to complement with other items, well, at least for me. So I'm gonna crack this thing open. Thank you again. You know who you are who gave this to me. And we'll throw it in the old glass here. Now, unlike most pumpkin ales, this is a little bit lighter, and when you pour this out, no matter how fast you pour it or whatever, it has very minimal head on it. I've never been able to pour this with anything more than a ½ an inch of head on it at most. As you can see, the head is a, you know, pure white. It's a little off-white, and the pumpkin ale itself is pretty light in color. It's just kind of a light orange caramel type color. I will say that this doesn't punch in the mouth like a lot of pumpkin ales do that just hits you with so many spices.
Well, would you mind telling me why there's rice-a-roni in my coffee?
It's good. But the thing that I like about this that a lot of people don't like, especially a lot of beer connoisseurs that really know what they're doing, is this only has about 4% alcohol in it per beer. So you can drink a few of these things and be okay. It isn't overly that sweet. There while you can taste the pumpkin in it, the aftertaste completely disappears. It becomes kind of a what they considered watery. I don't. I just think it's kind of a clean taste. As far as pumpkin beers go, because I'm kind of a middle of the road guy, this beer to me is one of the better beers out there. As far as, you know, if you don't like a lot of pumpkin ales, but you do like the idea of drinking something Halloweenish, Christmas, you know, Thanksgiving, like, you know, when that time comes, consider pumpkin. Or pumpkin, sorry, from these. Now these guys are coming out with a different pumpkin ale this year. I have yet to see it in the stores, but it's a oak cask pumpkin ale. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm kind of curious to see what they're gonna do. If it would be anything different, I can see them taking the reviews from last year and applying a lot more, you know, heavy spices in it, a thicker bodied beer, which is fine. I mean, hey, you got to please the masses. You don't have to please me. But I think, I mean, really for what it is, simple packaging. Keep the brown, orange, and yellow. And you know, stick to what you do good, is making really good lighter beers like this one. So, you know, I don't have to worry about having 3 of these things and then all of a sudden forgetting that I forgot trash bags and running out to the grocery store and worrying, you know, oh gosh, I just drank 3 craft beers. Looks like I'm gonna have to put my garbage in a Harris Teeter shopping bag until then. So, with that being said, this is the second beer review of the season. There's going to be a lot more. I'm going to try to do at least 1 or 2 a week. Popularity of these things, I don't know. I actually kind of like to go back, you know, in years past and watch a few of these things to figure out what, you know, if I'm going to a party or going to, you know, a social event that I want to bring there, or even, you know, to a local brew pub that has a lot of, you know, beers on tap to suggest. Because actually, I have a pretty good local haunt that I go to, and they, you know, get anything that you ask for, and it's kind of nice to have an establishment like that. So anyway, I'm here decompressing after work, watching a little bit of Friday the 13th part 7, I think this is. This is when Horseshat gets punched through the gut, and the crazy kid Corey Feldman is grown up now. If you haven't seen it, it's one of my favorite Friday the 13th. Check it out. It's a pretty good one. It's on Netflix. Actually, all of them this whole month are on Netflix. So I guess it's because we did have a Friday the 13th, I think. So, anywho, take it easy, be safe, drink responsibly, and go out and pick some of this stuff up. It's pretty good. It's pretty inexpensive. I think it was like $6.50 for a 6-pack. It's pretty easy going beer. Have a great night.